Yeah, I know. Door looks creepy when it's wide open. But I'm listening out for my mama, and I wish I was listening out for the mail lady, but I haven't got my hair yet. So you're gonna have to do with this. And probably a different wig that I still got in my drawer. Not my drawer, under my sink. And if you can't tell, I'm very angry. I'm pissed off, I'm very irritated. I want to punch a hole in the wall, but that's not what we're here for, okay? So hopefully this reaction will help calm me down or something, because I need to get these reactions done and out of the way. So, that was a crazy intro, but anywho, hey guys, Jess here. Today I am reacting to Jaiden Animations, What Happened to Me Growing Up, or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it's a variation of that. If there is any videos you want me to react to, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to watch the original video without my reaction at all, as always, the link will be in the description box. And without further ado, let's get this reaction
When I was living
started.
on my own for the first time, I had to go to the store and get milk and paper towels. And that was the first time I was like, wow, I am such a freaking adult. I really appreciate the childhood my parents were able to give me. I'm really privileged to have grown up in a functional house where my parents didn't want me to die. I made a parent stories video a little over a year ago, and I rewatched it to make sure I didn't repeat any topics. And all I'm gonna say is those stories and animation are not worth 10 million views. That video, I don't like it. I don't like that video. My parents were really big on manners and being polite. We've got some Asian blood in us, so we can't bring dishonor to our family. We do all the typical things like call adults Mr. and Mrs., ask to be excused from dinner, make sure to thank everyone for everything ever, bow to our superiors. When my mom had new people come over to the house, she would make me introduce myself and shake their hand. And then when no one was looking, she'd pull me aside to a different room and quiz me. What color are their eyes? That was my mom's training course to get me to be good at eye contact, because I guess I used to be stupid and not look at people when they talked. But I remember that kind of backfired because I'd be so focused on memorizing their eyes that I wouldn't pay attention to what they were saying. Hi, Jaiden, how are you? Shh. Alright, loser, I've got a quiz to take. Now that I've got 20 years of aced eye quizzes under my belt, I'm an eye contact wizard. I graduated top of my class in eye contact. I've got eye contact master's degrees. Well, every once in a while, some people make me nervous and I get shy. But other than that, I'm an eye contact powerhouse. I realized more recently that I think sometimes I go overboard and just end up staring at people by accident, and it's very weird, and I'm sorry at everyone. My mom would also be really strict on me saying pardon all the time instead of what. Like, she would say something I didn't hear and I'd go, what? And she'd stick her head around with, pardon? I wouldn't be a bimbo and be all, what? It's not like I was being a rude moron. One time my friend told me, Jaiden, I think you're the only person I know that says pardon. And like, that's all fine and dandy. I could respect my mom's request to use an underused polite word. But I can't, because she's even worse. This is what she does. Mom, did you put my book somewhere? Huh? Objectively speaking, a what is exponentially better than a huh? I started mocking her whenever she did it, and then she gradually stopped bothering me about saying pardon. Also, I realized I never told you that I had a lisp as a kid. My parents meme on me about it all the time, and a running joke in the family came from when I used to be babysat by my mom's friend, who's Italian, which means she'd talk like this and have her house full of a spaghetti, and oh mamma mia. I'm only half joking. She's very Italian. Yahoo! She would make pasta for me all the time, and whenever she would ask what I wanted for lunch, I would pathetically go, pasta with no sauce. I wanted pasta with no sauce. And now, if my family would be having pasta for dinner, someone would end up going, I don't have a lisp anymore. Sometimes it shines through when I talk too fast or get sloppy with my words, but somehow I fixed it by myself. In first grade, we were learning about letter pronunciation, and when we got to S, the teacher explained that some kids say S with their tongue, when it's actually supposed to be behind your teeth. And I was like, oh. So I stopped doing it. Cured. Who knew that if you've got a speech impediment or some sort of hindrance or obstruction in your life, just stop it. Simple. You've got cancer. No, it's okay. Just stop it. When I was learning how to swim, my mom and her friend, who also had a daughter my age, hired a swim instructor for us. And I don't remember a single thing about it except that she made us hang off the edge of the pool and just shimmy across the side. But I was terrified of these filters against the side and always refused to go across them because I was scared of being sucked in or something. I don't know how I passed that class because I refused to do the exercise.
I actually don't know how to swim.
But at least I knew her eyes were blue. And then at the end of each lesson, she'd give us a piece of licorice.
My
like
mama don't know
dogs.
either, so.
I didn't like licorice. Oh yeah, and also this one time I almost drowned and died. So my parents were having a bunch of their friends over who also had kids for a pool party. There were a handful of pool toys like blow-up dolphins and beach balls, but we also had this floating foam mat. I was doofing off doing my own thing, and at one point when I was underwater, the mat drifted over top of me. When I had to go up for air, I hit the bottom of the mat, and I was like, uh-oh. Time for advanced critical problem solving. So if this mat is over top of me, I can't get up to the surface to breathe. So what do? I got it. I'll simply become a child Hercules and lift 3 6-year-olds from underwater into the air with my twig arms. Rather than using one of my 4 brain cells and swimming 2 feet to the side away from the mat, I decided to try and just bench press my way to survival. One of the adults realized I was being an idiot and also dying, and instead of being like, well, survival of the fittest, he dove in and saved me. So I didn't end up drowning of stupidity. Thank you, Mr. Chad. And now I'm here, on my own, moved to California, in my own place, not dead at the bottom of a pool, staring at everyone. Being honest, I love my family so much, and they've done so much for me. It takes a lot of effort to raise a person. Just think about how helpless and stupid babies are when they start out. They can't do anything. You can just put a baby on the ground and do nothing. Just leave it alone, and it'll just...
Not my whole family.
Pathetic. I'm so thankful and lucky my family's so supportive about everything I've been able to do, because I know not a lot of parents are like that. They even helped me sell merch at VidCon. They were so happy about it too. They came up to me after every day like, oh my gosh, Jaiden, everyone's so wonderful. The people who watch your videos are so sweet. Someone asked me to sign their shirt, so I just wrote Jaiden's mom. I was really nervous to pursue this career path because it can be a bit unpredictable, but the fact that they're so proud and encouraging has helped me do so much more than I ever would have thought I could if I was alone. So thanks, Mom and Dad. Brown, Hazel. So I just got back from VidCon Australia, and I wanted to say that was
go ahead and
amazing.
Stop it here. Okay,
I've never been.
My reaction to Jaiden Animations. What I learned growing up or something like that. I can't remember the freaking title. I'm really tired. A lot of bull crap is going on in my life. I'm very irritable. And I just realized that I was shaking the whole entire time. I was bouncing up and down the whole entire time I was watching the reaction. I'm sorry, I'm just really on edge. And when I'm on edge, when I'm very irritated because some bull crap is going on, I get very anxious. And when I get super anxious, I can't sit still. So I'm really sorry. But let's see. What did I learn growing up? My mama didn't really teach me anything. My mom and my dad didn't teach me anything. Well, my mom didn't give me any street smarts or anything like that. The only thing that she taught me how to do was cook and clean and how to pay bills. And my dad, he didn't do it directly because he's a revolving door. But the experience that I've had with my dad made me realize that he was a shit and I shouldn't condone any of this behavior or things like that. And both of my parents taught me what not to be when it comes into conflicts and stuff, because my mom and my dad, they are very prideful people. Especially my mom. My mom's very prideful. She doesn't like showing any humility. She is she's not a selfless individual either. She doesn't like giving back or anything. So my moral compass is mainly based off of cartoons I used to watch when I was growing up, because I was a TV kid. I mainly watched PBS Kids Go. That's what kind of taught me how to be a good person. My mama didn't teach me none of that. And then my sisters taught me about warning signs if a boy's about to play you or if he just wants your cookie. I was transitioning to middle school and high school. My sisters taught me about boys. And my aunt taught me, one of my aunts taught me what to do if a guy is trying to take advantage of you, like in a physical way. You know, he's trying to sexually assault you and stuff. She taught me that. That's about it. that's all I've learned. So mainly about being a good person and how to react to stuff. I learned that on my own based on television. My mom and my dad didn't teach me that. My sisters didn't teach me that. So I was the only person that kind of taught myself that. Oh, hey, my mom's bus is outside. She's on her, she's about to come in. Anyway, let me know what you guys have learned when you were growing up. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. I cannot freaking do math right now. 37. I have 37 more to go. Then I'll reach 100. When I reach that 100, I will do random facts about me. I've been wanting to do that for a while, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just wait till I hit a milestone, which is 100 subscribers for me. So when I hit that, you'll learn random facts about me. You might be utterly surprised. Yeah. So I love you guys so much. Do good because it feels good and it's the right thing to do. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.